Good morning, everyone. Today I'm going to talk about single entry contests and specifically double up single entry. The screenshots I'm showing you on the screen are from a $25 8-game contest on FanDuel from Tuesday of this week. And as you can see, we have lots of duplicate lineups. Now, this was an 8-game slate that there were some key injuries and players that sat, which gave you some value that everybody basically played. And you can see that many of these players all ended up on the same lineup. Now, if you talk to people and you're newer to DFS, you ask them, well, what kind of contest should I play and such? Well, then you're going to hear advice like play cash games, which are double ups and 50-50s, or play single entry contests. Well, that advice could be okay. However, you have to depend on what sport you're playing. With the NBA, playing double ups and cash games, you have to play with a little bit of caution, or anything you play these days with DFS, you have to go in with the mindset of whatever I'm playing, I'm okay to lose. DFS has gotten very competitive these days. Everybody's using similar, very close information. Everybody's got different lineup builders and optimizers, but they're all landing on very similar players. Because if you look in this group of players, not only are you going to see a couple icons of different websites and teams out there, but you're also going to see a couple of player names that you should recognize if you've been around for a while or playing DFS for a while. So use caution when playing some of these double ups, because even though it's a single entry contest, you're still competing with a lot of the same kind of and actually, this was a single entry, but I don't think it was a double up. It was just a single entry contest, because you see there everybody's got different amounts won. But either way, you get the idea. It was a single entry contest, but lots of duplicate lineups were had, and all these people that have the duplicate lineup, there's some of them are using the same websites and software, but there's some that are not. But you can see that the different websites, the different optimizers, whatever software these guys are using, are all ending up landing on the same lineups, and they're playing the exact same lineups. You're going to see in other videos that I do, I'm playing head-to-heads against a whole bunch of people, and they're all playing the same exact lineup. And so I've started to use that to my advantage, rather than just playing one guy one time for a larger dollar amount, which I certainly can do. I'm playing all of these guys head-to-heads with slightly different variations of my main lineup. So I play a few lineups, I hedge myself against a couple of these guys head-to-heads, and if they don't hit, I'm beating them all. It's the same as if I would just go one time playing a larger amount of money, but limiting my downside and limiting my losses against them, because I know they're all playing the same lineup. At least a handful of them are, where I know that's worst case scenario. I lose everything that I put in. My lineup sucked. But if my lineup is halfway decent and their duplicate lineup that all these guys are playing misses on a guy or two, well, then I'm beating them all, even if I have a couple variations going. And if one of my lineups doesn't do well, I'll lose out on that. But my other one keeps my losses to a minimum, and possibly profitable day. Again, just even though it could be a single entry contest, use caution, because it's lots of different people playing ended up on the exact same lineup. So yes, it's a single entry, but really it's a lot of people that you're pretty much duplicating lineups and such. But that's all I got for now. Again, be on the lookout for other videos where I will post the actual players that end up with the same lineups. Something like this, you can just see it on the screen to see who's ending up with these certain lineups. But this would have been a certain night at the NBA where, even though there are 8 games, lots of combinations of how you can build a lineup. Injuries and people sitting caused a lot of people to end up on the exact same lineup. Well, that's all I have for now. Everybody, take care.